Cats.
Each day brings the opportunity to make a difference, to follow through with integrity, to solve challenges through innovative thinking, and to bring the technical know-how needed to get the job done. At Wilbur Ellis, this is how we work, standing side by side as local experts who partner with the stewards of the land. We do it together. That's the power of we.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool.
We want our children to...
Test, test. All right, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to tonight's triangular action between the Webster area Bearcats, the Siss Redmen, and the Milb Bulldogs. Let's see if I got that right. Yep, nobody's got an area besides us, so I believe Webster is the first two, so any locals that want to watch the third match, which should be between Milbank and Sisseton, we'll have to jump on Sisseton's Huddle account and catch it there. I'm Mike Wiley with Bearcats TV. Got on with some help from Live Ticket tonight. I'm on my phone. Eric Dahl, the AD, was very helpful, but between the two of us, we couldn't make it work. What you can't see off the screen, we actually have two mats set up tonight. There's going to be some youth wrestling on the red mat, which is immediately to the side of the black mat. I believe that's going to be some kids from Sniper and some from up here in Sisseton. So should be getting ready to go here any second. If anybody's listening, send me a text and see how my volume is, if I'm even going out. So if anybody's listening, let me update. I'm running off my phone, so my internet's a little shaky.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome.
And we're ready to go here any second.
Wrestling triangular between the Webster Bearcats, the Milb Bulldogs, and the Siss Redmen. We remind you that the educational value of this event is more important than its outcome. Your cooperation and support of the values promoted by these schools is appreciated. At this time, would everyone please stand, pay the proper respect to our flag as we listen to our national anthem. Tonight, the national anthem will be sung by Daytona Cronauer and Raylan Pryor.
right, to the fella that told me it was a little loud, I made some adjustments. Why don't you let me know how it is now? Take about 30 seconds to get through, but we got Dean Lurkey on the public address, and we're about ready to get going.
The official for tonight's varsity is Scott Gangle. Officials are licensed by the South Dakota High School Activities. Their experience and integrity qualify them to administer the rules of the game.
Official for the night is Scott Gangle.
No matter what their personal feelings or loyalties may be in this contest, should uphold an attitude of good sportsmanship.
Too quiet.
The first match tonight will be the Webster Bearcats and Milb Bulldogs on the black mat.
Webster and Milbank on the black mat.
Webster, then it will be parents' night, and then we will do the Siss and Milbank duel. Instead of face-off,
I turned it up a little bit. It's still too quiet.
as they come out to the mat.
We'll keep dialing it in till he says that's good.
Tonight's first match for Webster, Macy McGregor.
All right, first match coming out. We got Macy McGregor.
And for Milbank, Andrea Luna Sanchez.
And I did not catch the Milbank girl's name here. I got to put my glasses on. Quick takedown by McGregor. Working a cross face, looking for a cradle. She's got a cradle locked up. She's got back points. 132 to go. And 4 back points counted. And that's a fall for Macy McGregor. I believe, well, I'm just going to wait and see here. Webster will receive a forfeit at whatever weight.
Claire Helgeson for Webster receives a forfeit.
Now Jocelyn Rumsel will be out.
Jocelyn Rumsel for Milbank, Mackenzie Mueller.
Little head tap and a shot by Milbank, but right into an underhook by Rumsey. She let go of the underhook, went to a front headlock. Never turned a corner, and we're out of bounds. 1:26 to go in the first, scoreless. And there's another shot by Milbank. No setup, though, but we're out of bounds. .50 seconds left in the first period. And now front headlock by Milbank. Rumsa backs out of it. We're back to neutral. 30 seconds left. Snap down by Rumsa. Does the spin drill. Gets takedown. Leads 3-0. 24 seconds left in the first period. And we're out of bounds. Rumsa looking for a half, but the period ends. Red has choice. She defers. That was Rumsa. Milbank takes top. Milbank working hard on a half. Rumsa. Yeah. Rumsa gets a point for that. And recovery time has started. I don't think there was anything nefarious there. She just didn't stop. I don't know if you didn't hear the whistle or what it was. Or and looks like we're back to action here. Rumsa to her feet. Rumsa slowly improving her position, gets an escape. Now leads 5-0. And Rumsa collapses Milbank down in kind of a push-through headlock. Just about got rolled through, but turned her hips. Keep that. I believe Scott's holding 4 for Jocelyn there. That'll give her a 12-0 lead right now. 39 seconds left in the second. There you go. Turn your hips the other way. 5 seconds. Okay, that's a 12-0 lead for Rumsa. She wants to go neutral. Let her up. 1:33 left. Something's not right with the score. And Webster called for stalling, but score's only showing 8. I think it should be more than that, but. There they got 12. And nice job by Rumsa back in Milbank out. She's returning. And that takedown will make it a tech fall. No, it won't. End by pin. Nothing to worry about, folks. They know what it is. She's fine.
The next match for Webster, Claire Torrance. For Milbank, Lydia Novi.
Lydia Novi versus Claire Torrance. Milbank in on a shot, but Webster does a little bit of a front headlock, gets the corner, turns it. Torrance looking for a power half here, maybe a breakdown first. Get some weight on it. Nice return. Good job taking it back the other way. And then she caught the arm on the roll through. So, watch your base. Yep, there you go. Stay teed up. 1:10 to go in the first period here. That's a fall. Milbank's girls program's pretty new, but they got a decent number of girls, and that's a great place to start. I think that might be about the end of Webster's girls. No, we got somebody coming out there. Could be Conte Williams.
For Webster, Conte Williams. For Milb, Kira Tostenson.
Yeah, Kira Tostenson versus Conte Williams. Kira's wrestled in other years, I remember her. Certainly a wrestling name from the Milbank area. And Tostenson in on a shot. Williams trying to hip through it, but Tostenson able to pick up the single. Williams doing a good job of fighting that off, but Tostenson just hanging on to that single leg. And ends up around the body and gets a takedown. Quick to a half for Tostenson. And that's the fall. Now we'll do the flip. Again, Webster here, different group of kids that are sick today, so we're still short-handed. Going to give up enough subs where the duel is a foregone conclusion. I'm checking right now to see if anything's on track. I do not know if there is, but
At 106 pounds, for Milbank, Liam Krasnicki. For Webster, Colin Halverson.
all right, we got Cohen Halverson up here, new to wrestling. Looks like he's got somebody that's wrestled a couple seasons right now, so that'll be an uphill climb for Cohen. Very athletic young kid, but just learning the ropes. Little duck under there by the Milbank boy, and he gets a 6-1 lead right now. Nine two. And a 2-on-1 tilt by Milbank. Got to keep your head up. And that's a fall by Milbank.
At 113 pounds, Milbank Jacks. Jonathan receives the forfeit.
That must have been a 106 match. First one, 113. Milbank receives a forfeit.
At 120 pounds, Webster's Vance Tollefson receives the forfeit.
Vance Tollefson receives a forfeit at 120. This one looks to be a barn burner here.
At 126 pounds, for Milbank, Aiden Fisher. For Webster, Peyton Krakowski.
Abe Fisher versus Tayton Kurkowski. And Kurkowski with a nice time shot actually changed levels and took the shot from down. We're out of bounds, no change. 3-0 lead for Kurkowski. And there's an escape by Fisher. 3-1 the score. Fisher with a collar tie. Kurkowski with a light collar tie. Shot to the far side. But Kurkowski does a nice job posting on those hips, keeping his head down. That is Fisher's head down. 47. That's a lot of energy expenditure by Fisher right there. Another shot by Fisher. Same result, but Kurkowski looks like he's setting up a shuck here. No, 2-on-1, just turning the corner. And he does turn the corner. I thought he had a cradle, but didn't. Anyway, gets a takedown lead, 6-1, 10 seconds to go. And Kurkowski will be down to start the period. Caution goes against Fisher for hand position on the elbow, I believe. And a nice breakdown by Fisher, and he stayed with it. And we're out of bounds. 1:41 to go. Kurkowski leads 6-1. Light Granby attempt by Kurkowski, but Fisher right there. 1:28 to go. And we get a stalemate, 1:21. Back to the middle. Kurkowski stands up to his feet. Back up after a return by Fisher. And Kurkowski gets away, 7-1 the score. Kurkowski in on a shot. Hard cross face and hip, but Kurkowski able to drive through it, gets a takedown, leads 10-1. .40 seconds left in the second period here. And Kurkowski called for stalling. Fisher was into a little sit, kind of did a light hip heist, but not hard enough to get anything. Kurkowski out on a head lever. Fisher completely hipped over. And Kurkowski, the hard way, gets it and drives it over. That's a fall. Looks like Webster will have a couple forfeits here.
There's no match at 132. 138, no match. Maxton Schaefer received the forfeit.
All right, 32, no match. At 38, Maxton Schaefer receives a forfeit. A freshman, a nice, well-built freshman.
At 144 pounds for Milb, Hunter Johnson. For Webster, Casey Fish.
Case and Fish for Webster. And I thought he said Hunter Reedy or Hunter Johnson, but he said Hunter Reedy. It's not Hunter Reedy. He's 238 pounds. Anyway, Case and Fish out there for Webster. The young Milbank boy, I don't know. Apologies to him. Milbank stuck with a nice single there. Fish had a couple of attempts at a headlock, but Milbank stuck with that single leg and rewarded with a takedown. .54 seconds to go in the first. Milbank leads 3-0 in the match. Fish, I thought he had a chance of getting away with a whizzer, but never squared up. There he squares up, gets an escape, 17 seconds. 6-2 the score on the scoreboard. Got to change levels right there. Merkel. Fish gets 3. It's now 5-6 as the first period comes to a close. And Sisseton comes out of the locker room in force, lining up in the bleachers. Fisher will start the second period in the offensive position. He trails 5-6. I'm going to call that a switch, I guess. A sit out and a push through by Milbank. They now lead 8-5. And there's 4 for Milbank. Scoreboard showing 11-6. I'm not sure that that's right either. Milbank has Fish's arm winged up, looking for back points. We're out of bounds. 41 seconds. They are running a lot of matches on the red one next door. 36 seconds left in the period here, second period. Milbank leads 11-6 on the scoreboard. Milbank doing a decent job of making us carry his weight. He's not getting out into the side much, but that's the end of the period. And Webster chooses down. Fish kind of rolled right into that, gave away some back points. A little bit of inexperience. And that's a fall. Nice to see Hayden Jorgensen back in the lineup. Webster's number 1 ranked 144 pounder.
At 150 pounds for Milb, Kyle Schneck. For Webster, Hayden Jorgensen.
Kyle Schneck. Schneck's always big physical wrestlers. Inside trip by Jorgensen, similar to the old Shear Boys from Mulbridge. I think Scott signaled that before Hayden did. Hayden's going optional start, just kind of a release for Schneck. The Schnecks are known to be physical. And Hayden lets him go, 6-1. Kind of a slide by. There's the weight on the hands. 3 more. 9-3. Whoop, dumped the gun. Yeah, there's nothing going into in the track, so we're just going to go from here. 12-3, 103 to go. Optional start by Jorgensen. 12-4, 1 minute. And Schneck gets in on a single, but Jorgensen able to fight him off. Gets an angle, turns a corner, has that cradle locked up, gets a takedown from it. That should be 15-3. Maybe 4. They were slow with that other takedown point, or release point, excuse me. (15-5) with that release. 35 seconds left in the first. And quick double by Jorgensen. Collect the legs, turn both sides. Now he'll add back points. That will be a tech fall. 14 seconds. And winner by tech fall, 22-5, the final. Milbank will collect a couple forfeits here.
There is no match at 157. At 165, Team Smith of Milbank received the forfeit.
That might be Tannen Schmig.
No match at 175.
No match at 175. And here's Baumgarn versus who?
At 190 pounds for Webster, Gage Baumgarten. For Milbank, Tannen Schmid.
Tannen Schmig here for the Bulldogs. I thought the other one was. It's hard to understand Dean with the headset on. Baumgarn with a nice shot, collected that leg, tipped it up, dumped him down, now looking to step over it. Turning hip in so Schmig can't pull on that foot. Stalemate, we're going up. Shot by Baumgarn, front headlock by Schmig from Milbank. Baumgarn tries to turn the corner, again looking for that cradle, bring him in and shuck him. 49 seconds to go. And we get another stalemate, out of bounds, scoreless. 43 seconds. I feel like Baumgarn's controlling it, but can't find an opening to score against Schmig. 19 seconds. Another single, 7 seconds left. And that's the end of the first period, scoreless. Milbank defers, Baumgarn takes down. Again, Baumgarn tripods up. Schmig picks up a single. Treetops it. Good balance by Baumgarn. Oh, missed a shot there, but nice escape by Baumgarn. Saw some flexibility. A lot of hand fighting here. Shoot him out here, you'll get a call. Not that. Touch and go there for a little while, but Baumgarn slips the headlock, takes a 3-0 lead, 4-0 lead with the escape. 34 seconds. Baumgart's got Schmig winged up, but not able to do anything with it. And I believe Baumgarten called for stalling, maybe. Yep. Head lever by Baumgarten, got it winged up. Almost looking for a body press there from the far side, but that's the end of the period. Baumgarten now has choice. No. Schmig has choice. He takes neutral. 4-0 the score, Baumgarten leading. Baumgarten in on a single, trying to split the legs. Almost a crucifix there by Schmig, but Baumgarten really waiting for it and able to slip it and get a takedown. Now he's into a Turk with back point, 7-0 lead, 1:24 to go. One minute to go. Baumgarten leading 7-0. Scott holding 4 for him. There he gets it. 11-0. 50 seconds. Baumgarten has been warned. And stand up by Schmig, but a trip return by Baumgarten. 33 to go in the third. Baumgarten leads 11-0. Thirteen. And that's the match. Very controlled match by Baumgarten. Schmig dangerous to deal with, so you got to be careful. And I think Milbank will run a couple forfeits here, and that'll be the end of the duel. Might be some extra matches.
There is no match at 2:15.
2:15, no match.
Boston Kobe of Milbank is leading the forfeit.
And Milbank receives the forfeit at 285. 36-21.
Score of the duel, Milbank 36, Webster 21.
Milbank wins 36-21 in the duel. Now we'll run some more exhibition here.
Johnson. For Webster, Kane Baumgartner.
Hunter Johnson, that's what I was right before. They just didn't have it in the program. Hunter Johnson versus Kane Baumgartner. Baumgartner, nice job tugging that head on a setup and then following with a change level shot. And he gets a takedown off the corner. And there's one for Johnson from Milbank, 3-1, 1:06 to go in the first period. And Baumgartner in on a shot, turns the corner, gets another takedown, 25 seconds left. Did a nice job setting it up. Worked a couple setups before he felt comfortable and took the shot. Got a cradle, took it back. And that's the end of the period. He'll get 4 more, 10-1. Baumgartner has choice, he defers. Can also tune in tonight for some Bearcat basketball at home. Waverly South Shore boys at home, escape by Johnson from Milbank. And Johnson looking for a headlock. Baumgartner counters into a double, did take the corner and gets a takedown. 13-2. Baumgartner trying to put in an armbar, has the far wrist, rolled the wrist underneath, almost turned the armbar into one. Nope, 37. Johnson gets out of it. Little near side chop. 30 seconds. Ten seconds. And that's a fall. And the teams are shaking hands, so that's the end of that duel. Remember, at the end of the next duel, we will be taking this broadcast down. You'll have to jump on the Sisseton huddle camera, I guess, to catch the Milbank-Sisseton final duel. Not sure how long they'll take between duels. Since I'm on my phone, I'm not going to mess with very much. Trying to get the Webster system thing to pop up on track. I couldn't get anything to work, but my phone is doing double duty, broadcasting the match and trying to support track. So we'll just hang in here for a little while. I'm going to mess with track a little bit. We're not going to go anywhere. Yeah, nothing with systems coming up here. Anyway, they'll take a short break here while System gets ready. And our cameras are touchy enough that if you bump them, sometimes they shut off, so we're not going to turn the camera over to the red mat. And continue action for Bearcat Wrestling this weekend. They will have a split squad. Some will go to the Lee Wolf and some will go to Groton. For the Lee Wolf, look for coverage out of Winter Warriors Live under the live ticket umbrella. And Groton will be covered by myself under Bearcats TV, also under the live ticket umbrella. And let me check my phone for what other events we have this weekend. Thursday, there's boys basketball in Groton. And we have another wrestling match. That might be going to Britain. Of course, Lee Wolf and Groton on Saturday. And next Tuesday is a GPL doubleheader at home for the Bearcats. Interesting piece of news next Thursday. We were going to go down to Lenox for a triangular, and that triangular will now be in Webster, so another home event for the Bearcats. I don't see any timer going on the clock, so no idea when they'll start, but we're going to stay right here. Actually, I'm going to set the headset down and get some stuff ready to pack. All right, while we sit here, the red mat continues to run match after match. It's kind of a neat idea. It brings more people to the high school duel. It gives those young boys a chance to go out on the big mat all alone. So a shout out to all the coaches for making that happen, having the flexibility to let it happen, the ingenuity to think of it. But everybody's having number troubles, and that's one good way to spark some interest. And it looks like Siss might be getting ready to start the duel here, the final duel for the broadcast.
The first match of the girls from Webster, Macy McGregor From Sisston, Isabella Curran.
All right, Macy McGregor versus Isabella Current. Quick outside single by Current. And she gets the takedown. And an escape by McGregor, 3-1, 127 to go. Another takedown by Current. McGregor close to a reversal, but Current too strong, able to turn the corner back, stay on top. (9-2) to score, 38 seconds left in the first period. Out of bounds, 26 to go. McGregor trails in 2-9. There's back points for Current. How many? Just 2. And start second period. McGregor's on the bottom, but she trails 11-2. Current just too physical right now for Macy to get much going. Current in a 2-on-1 takes McGregor all the way through. She'll add back points. .57 seconds left. It's a lot of time to fight. Nice job, Macy. Battled through it, got to her belly. 15-2. Might have been a full Nelson, yeah. Illegal hold there. McGregor adds 1. It's 15-3 now. Current running a half hard. McGregor able to fight it off. Could see her reach up and peel it off finally. Just a little take back, and then McGregor Current does that half as she's bringing her back. And that's the end of the period. That will be a tech fall. Looks like System might run off a couple of forfeits here on the girls' side.
At 125, Raymond Pryor for Sisseton receives a forfeit. At 135 for Webster, Claire Halverson.
Claire Halverson wins by forfeit. Like her brother, brand new to wrestling, not much of a background in it, but smart kids and hard workers, they'll learn.
At 170 for Webster, Shantae Williams for Sisseton, Marianne Rice.
Marianne Rice versus Conte Williams from Webster, Rice from Sisseton. And Williams kind of into a front headlock. Should have just turned the corner and got her takedown. Didn't get it. Now she's on a single, but head outside. Nice job battling by Rice, and Williams finally gives up the leg. But again, a little inexperienced, but I like to see the scrap in both of them. Under a minute to go in the first. Williams definitely looking for head control. Rice in a collar tie, Williams into a headlock. "16 seconds left. Some back and forth battles on the red mat. And that's the end of the period on the black mat, scoreless. I can't read the score at all, but there's certainly some noise being made over there. And we're scoreless to start the second period on the black mat. Williams will be in the down position. Rice will be on top. Rice looking for a power half, but Williams able to keep her head up. Not even sure who got their hand raised over there, but everybody was clapping for both. And there's back points for Rice on the black mat. 1:14 to go. And Williams with a reversal straight to the back. And that's a fall by Williams. And coming out on the black mat,
exhibition match for Webster, Rick and Siss for Siss, Wayland Fryer.
Raylan Fryer, and I did not catch the Webster girl's name. It's not Abby Mays. It's not on the program, so I don't know. Apologies to that young lady. And Siston with a takedown. 1:28 to go. Siston's got back points. This is an exhibition match only. That's a fall for Sisseton. All right, now the captains are out for the varsity match. Again, for any Bearcats, we got enough opens that no matter what happens, the duel is a foregone conclusion. K106, Webster's open. Siston wins by forfeit.
Isaac Folk for Sisseton received the forfeit.
Folk.
106. At 113 pounds, Caden Cheetah.
113, Caden Cheetah wins by forfeit.
For Webster at 120, Vance Tollefson. For Sisseton, Tia Redday.
Kia Redday versus Vance Tollefson right now. Redday with a quick takedown. And I think we have a clasp. That'll make it 3-1, 137 to go. Tollefson will still be on the bottom. And they let Tollefson go. It's now 3-2. Not ready to defend. Takedown by Sisseton. That's Redday. 6-2, 117 to go in the period. Redday hard with a half, had just changed sides with it. Tollefson will give up some back points, but gets a reversal. And another quick reversal by Redday. And right back to that half. And that's a win by fall for Redday.
For Webster at 126 pounds, Harley Valley. For Sisseton, Gavin Fryer.
Gavin Fryer versus Harley Valley at 126 pounds. Fryer does a little inside trip with a single, gets a takedown. 142 to go. He leads 3-0. Out of bounds, back to middle, a 10-0 lead for Sisseton. And that's a fall for Fryer.
At 132 for Webster, Tate Kurkowski for Siss, Avery Pianer.
Aker Piotr versus Tate and Kurkowski up at 130. Kurkowski crawls into a double. He's a little extended. He's got some long arms. And we're out of bounds. 140 to go. .117, still scoreless. Nice attempt by Kurkowski. He's just got to make sure he does that in the middle of the mat. Stay in the middle. And there's a shot by Piotr. Kurkowski has to bail out, give up the takedown. 53 to go. Piotr running kind of a spiral ride there till he broke Kurkowski down. Ten seconds. Piotr kind of back to that spiral ride. Got a half in there. No, he had the far wrist, I guess. Anyway, 3-0 lead for Piotr. I think Kurkowski chooses neutral. Kurkowski's been out for a week or two and coming back into a bigger kid. It's just he can't finish on anything yet, but he'll get used to it. He's been close on a couple shots. Piotr with a single. Kurkowski looking for a whizzer. And Kurkowski with a shot. And Piotr kind of shot at the same time. 1:13 to go. Kurkowski trails 0-3. .57. Shot by Piotr. There's a shot by Kurkowski, 42. It's not setting it up. .39. .20 seconds. Kurkowski shoots him out. 2 seconds. And it's Piotr's choice. He chooses down, leads 3-0. Kurkowski lets him up 4-0. Little change of direction. Kurkowski just can't bring him in. That was a nice shot too. Changed directions. Got in deep but couldn't finish. .32. Out of bounds, 116. Kurkowski trails 04, excuse me. Piotr doing a good job of just staying in a good position. And Kurkowski with a takedown, 40-some seconds to go. He trails 3-4. I think he's going to let him go here. .35, 44 to go. Kurkowski needs another takedown. Piotr with a shot, 40 seconds. Piotr's kind of got the corner turned on Kurkowski right now. And we're inside arm for no whizzer. 23. .16. 10. Kurkowski's not in a place to score. Piotr's just burning the clock out. And that's a 5-3 decision over Kurkowski for Piotr. And that's a forfeit for Sisseton. Evan Folk receives a forfeit. Now Jorgensen's out here.
At 144 for Webster, 80 Jorgensen. For Sisseton, Blake Steiner.
Blake Steiner. And Steiner with a big throw, but out of bounds as Jorgensen rolls him through. Jorgensen hopefully didn't bang that knee that Jorgensen just looking for an angle to attack from, and Steiner doing a good job of squaring. .57 seconds left in the first, scoreless. 48. And Jorgensen finally does get an angle and gets a takedown out of it. 30-some seconds left. Fifteen seconds. And Jorgensen in a pinning combination, but runs out of time. First period ends 3-0. And we're neutral to start the second. Jorgensen needs a return to score. Ay, Chihuahua. Kept the foot in. No. $115. $57. Jorgensen leads 3-0. Nice job there, stepping back over and taking him off his base. Stalemate. And kind of a slide by Jorgensen. He adds a takedown, leads 6-0 with 24 seconds left. $114 to go. Steiner doing a nice job of keeping it close. I think that knee is starting to bother Hayden again. 107, just get through this without banging it again. .37. And there's an escape by Steiner. 10 seconds. And 9-1 the final. And Case and Fish receives the forfeit for Webster.
150, Case and Fish of Webster received the forfeit. At 157, Rory Curran from Sisseton received the forfeit.
Rory Current from Siston receives the forfeit.
At 165, for Sisseton, Holden Hawkins received the forfeit.
Holden Hawkins gets a win. Defending state champion, I believe. I don't know if they're at the same weight or not, but
At 175, for Sisseton, Malachi Anderson received the forfeit.
Malachi Anderson wins by forfeit.
At 190, for Webster, Gage Baumgarten, for Sisseton, Justin Mueller.
Justin Mueller from Sisseton versus Gage Baumgarn. Baumgarn with kind of a reach single. Mueller fights him off. Baumgarn got a little extended, needs to set that up. But he got there. He knows it's there. Return to the center. Baumgarn shoots him out. 1:26 to go. .108 might qualify as a shot by Mueller. Mueller in an underhook, Baumgarn in that overhook, not much to do with it if you're going the opposite side. Mueller again, butt out of bounds. Baumgarn's got to come back to the middle. 27. Little arm drag by Mueller. Again, a shot out of bounds. You got to do them at the right time to get the calls. 11 seconds, no score. Back him up, shoot him out. And that's the end of the period. Baumgarten takes down. Again, for those not from Webster, this will end our broadcast at the end of this duel. Siston does have a huddle channel. I don't know where it is, but little Granby by Baumgarten wasn't a real good one, but it got good enough. He got the escape. .133 to go in the second. Baumgarten leads 1-0. There's another shot by Baumgarten. This time he's got the near side leg. Head's in the right spot. Bring him in. Bring him in. Baumgarten steps across. Gets a takedown. Leads 4-0. 1:15 to go. I didn't see whether there's a switch or a roll by Siston, but they put 2 on the board. It's now 4-2 with 48 seconds to go. Mueller looking for an inside cradle. And Baumgarten gets away. 30 seconds left. He leads 5-2. Out of bounds. Nine seconds left. Mueller's choice, he takes down. And third period underway. Baumgarten leads 5-2. He's in the offensive position. Siston's done a very good job tonight not getting out of position, not giving the Bearcats anything to attack. Baumgarten on a half, but Mueller just too strong. Baumgarten could get called here pretty quick. .57 seconds to go. 43. Not sure what that was for, maybe a full Nelson or something, but Mueller gets a point, 25 seconds left. It's now Baumgarten 5, Mueller 3. Baumgarten with a crossface, looked for a cradle. 10 seconds left. 6 seconds. And that's how it ends. Baumgarten wins 5-3. Not sure if this is 106 or not, but we'll listen for Mr. Dean Lurkey.
Expedition match for Webster, Cohen Halverson for Siss and John Sandler.
John Sandel versus Colin Halverson. I know both kids. They've ridden my bus. Good kids. John's got a lot more experience than Cohen. Years of it. You're learning every time. Keep going. And there's another takedown by Sandel. Leads 6-1, 45 seconds left in the first. Half by Sandel, 14 seconds left. Uh-oh, that's tight. Yep. Good job by both kids. Some more exhibition coming out.
Next man, Jackson Hansen for Webster. Cyrus Goodteacher for Siss.
And I was working on the computer. I did not catch who either one is. Looks to be at least a couple more exhibition after this. Webster's in on a double straight in. Change to a single. Get the corner. And Siston wins the spin drill. Out of bounds, fresh start, 55. Siston leads 3-0. Exhibition match. For anybody interested, the duel, I believe, was a 51-13 victory for Siston. Siston leads in the match 3-0. And that's the end of the period. Back points for 7-0 lead for Siston after one. And will be neutral. And Webster kind of walked up, not really defending their legs, and didn't have his hands in the middle to fight. And Siston picked it up, turned the corner, gets takedown. 10-0 lead, 1:42 left in the second. And Siston gets a turn, got back points counting, 1:27 to go. And that's a fall. All right, exhibition match.
Kane Baumgartner versus Logan Cheetah.
Logan Cheetah versus Kane Baumgartner. Cheetah in on a double, drives through Baumgartner, gets the takedown. 46 seconds to go. Cheetah leads Baumgarten 3-0. Out of bounds. And first period ends 3-0, Cheetah leading Baumgarten. Siston defers, Webster takes neutral. And Baumgarten with a takedown, just missed some back points. Three the score. Out of bounds, 1:01 to go, tied at 3, Baumgarten Cheetah. Baumgarten switches to an inside cradle. Get your head in the hole. He didn't have to, he got back points. And Baumgarten wins by fall. Lennox Dumars for Webster Johnson. This possibly could be the last exhibition match of this duel. Johnson had a duck under there, but didn't do it. He's done a good job of keeping the head down. 52 seconds left. Spin behind. Johnson gets a takedown, leads 3-0, and a cradle. Lost the cradle, but got 4 back points, leads 7-0, going right back to another cradle. "18 seconds left. And Johnson gets a win by fall. And I believe that's the end of this duel. On behalf of Bearcats TV, I'm